The NFL draft. Every year they tell us it's where teams get a fair shake, picking the best young talent to build a winner. They sell it to us like it's this pure, beautiful talent contest where the best guy always gets picked where he should. Sounds nice, right? Well, let's be real. When you actually watch how this whole thing plays out year after year, you start to see the NFL draft isn't just about pure talent. It's rigged. Not by some guy in a dark room deciding every pick, but by the system itself, by pressures and outside forces that mess with who really is the best player available. First thing that rigs this, the insane hype around quarterbacks. Yes, QBs are a big deal, no doubt. But the media and teams desperate for a quarterback go completely overboard. Months before the draft, some college QB gets labeled the next big thing. Every throw is analyzed. Every comment is a headline. So if a team needs a QB and they're picking high, the pressure to grab one, anyone with hype, is huge. Think about Zach Wilson going number 2 to the Jets in 2021. But this QB obsession doesn't always lead to disaster. Sometimes teams see through early hype or smokescreens. Think about Patrick Mahomes falling to number 10 in 2017. The Chiefs traded up, betting on immense talent that other QB-needy teams higher up passed on. So while quarterback desperation can rig the top of the board, smart evaluation can still win out. Then there's the NFL Scouting Combine. Teams spend years scouting players, film, interviews, character checks. It's a massive undertaking. But then the combine happens and a blazing 40 can make teams second-guess all that work, sometimes overvaluing athleticism. Trent Richardson was a combine monster, went number 3, then flopped. But the combine isn't the only factor, and good scouting can see past it. Tom Brady had an infamously terrible combine, yet he was drafted, late, yes, and became the GOAT. So while the combine can rig perceptions and lead to athletic busts being overdrafted, it also shows that the scouting process, while imperfect and sometimes leading to massive misses, can also unearth gems despite a bad workout day. It's not a perfect science. There's scouting incompetence, luck, and even player development variance involved. And this one gets me every time. Scheme fit. You hear it constantly. Oh, player X is a great talent, but he just doesn't fit our scheme. Really? If a guy is a truly special football player, shouldn't a good coaching staff figure out how to use him? Too often, scheme fit is just an excuse for a team to pass on a great player because they're too stuck in their ways. Or they want someone who requires less coaching effort. Think about Calvin Johnson, a 6 feet 5 inches, 230-pound freak with 4.3 speed. He'd dominate in any scheme. But for lesser-known talents, teams often pick a safer, less gifted player who fits their system over a stud who might need some creativity. That's not drafting the best talent. It's rigging the board for players who make a coach's life easier instead of building a championship team. And don't think for a second that player agents aren't heavily involved in rigging this thing. These guys are powerful. They talk to GMs, they talk to the media. They can float good stories about their clients, or maybe drop some concerns about a player who competes with their guy. Remember Laramie Tunsil's draft night in 2016? That infamous gas mask video drops minutes before the draft, and a top 5 talent starts to slide. Was that just bad luck? Or was it a well-timed leak to rig his draft position? Maybe helping another offensive lineman represented by a rival agent. Agents can try to steer their players to certain teams or away from others. It's a chess game, and it means the draft isn't just about what teams see on film. It's also about these behind-the-scenes power plays. So is the NFL draft rigged? Like a wrestling match where the winner is decided beforehand? No, it's not that simple. But is it a pure, clean contest where only talent matters and the best player always goes where he deserves? Absolutely not. It's rigged by the insane pressure to find a quarterback, by the media blowing certain guys up, by teams falling for workout warriors at the combine, by coaches who only want players that fit their exact little box, and by agents playing their own games. All these things mix together to make sure the draft order is often a reflection of hype, need, and politics, not just a straight-up list of the best football players. The system itself has these rigging mechanisms built right in. That's my take on it. What do you think? Which of these factors do you see rigging the draft the most? Or is there something else entirely that messes with the whole process? I want to hear your best arguments and examples down in the comments. If you appreciate this kind of breakdown and you want more real talk about the NFL, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe.